Hey friends, good to see you. Thanks for being here. It's Thursday. That means it's time for our Tarot Topics newsletter recap. The Tarot Topics newsletter comes into your inbox every Wednesday. We do a different topic every week. This week, the topic is luck. And I have such an interesting relationship with the concept of luck, as you will notice if you read the newsletter. And there is a link right in the description to read the newsletter, subscribe to the newsletter, go to my website, make an appointment to see me, all that good stuff. So today we're going to talk about luck. We're going to do readings about luck. I see a lot of you here already. I'm so happy to see you. Thanks for being here. And, you know, I could talk for a long time about what is luck? Because on one hand, I think it is completely a perception. And if we perceive ourselves as lucky, we will actually attract more luck to us. But I also believe it kind of is a magical energy that we can invoke. But I also believe that sometimes luck isn't really a thing at all. It's like skill, it's the grace of a higher power, whatever. I'm not a superstitious person. I don't love superstition because I think it ties in too much to fear. But, you know, it's an interesting thing. And with St. Patrick's Day coming this Sunday, God had me thinking about luck and lucky four-leaf clovers, and so that's what we're talking about. I see a lot of great questions here, so let's get right over to CardCam and do some readings on this. All right, there we go. Okay, CardCam. As you can see, I'm being boring and lazy today, using my favorite go-to, the Smith-Waite Tarot deck. And let's get going. And I see so many smart comments about luck, you know, really adding to our discussion here. I can always count on y'all to add thought, to add value to the conversation, and I really appreciate that. At first I was like, okay, let me get all of these thoughts that people have shared so far, and let's talk about them before we do the readings. But there's so many good ones. So I'm just going to do it as we go through. I will look at the comments, I will look at the questions, and I will take them as I see them. Right, Joyous Ocean, good to see you. We used to say, I make my own luck. Hashtag doing the work is the shortcut. Yeah, there it is. There it is. I agree. And of course, I want to say thank you, Joyous Ocean, for being a member and using members-only emojis. Thanks to all the members. Really appreciate you. And if you're here for the first time, you will have to subscribe in order to leave a comment, and you have to leave a comment in order to get a reading. So welcome to the channel. Let's get going. Makes you air, Michelle, you are first. All right, here we go. My luck has been very weird lately. I'll be having the worst day. Then the restaurant I'm meeting at will have my favorite dish they took off the menu for 2 years. I know that's probably spirit or my ancestors taking care of me, which I'm extremely grateful for, but when is my bad luck going to ease up? Great question. And Karen Hendershot, I love you. Not lazy, energy efficient. It is, yes. You can see I am being energy efficient when I use this deck. That is very, very true. Thank you. I appreciate that. And thank you for being a member, Karen. All right. So, Mix You Air. Michelle, we appreciate you so much. What do we see about a change in luck for you? Wow, I mean, it feels like you've been carrying a lot for a long time. And this goes back, I mean, and we know this, you know, there is a whole trauma history here that does not keep you from your creativity, your spirituality, your humor, your compassion, but it is heavy to carry. And I think over time you are finding some healing, you are finding some distance on that trauma, sort of, in moments. And so I think that's connected to this energy of luck for you. And I mean, it was unlucky that the trauma occurred. It is lucky that you're able to keep on going. But what changes it? What changes it is the more that you lean into your creativity, the more that you allow your inner child to express themselves. The more you allow yourself to communicate, the more you connect to your internal fire, and the more you can allow yourself to experience the world in a different way, with new eyes, the more luck you're going to have. And I know that feels like a catch-22, because it would be lucky to be able to embrace this. And if you have to embrace this in order to create luck, that seems hard. But very, very doable because of your very, very good brain. Mixuer. Yup, I've been the parent to my whole family most of my life. And just when I was getting healthy boundaries, mom got sick. Right. And so there it is. And so somehow your child, your inner child, has got to be free to express themselves, to be who they are, and to kind of like your happy, creative inner child and your intelligent, clear, boundary-setting inner king have to work together. There it is. All right. And yeah, that does feel like bad luck, right? I mean, I get it. You know, life is filled with misfortune, I suppose. Jeannie Mnuchin, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. What fortunate opportunities are in store for me? Will Ellen Day become my director? It is quite possible. Will a grant come through? Not every grant. You won't get every grant, but you'll probably get some. And anything unexpected and sweet from my spirit guides or ancestors, oh yeah, there's money, there's work, there's acknowledgement, there's all kinds of things. I think your luck is already turning. I'll make sure I literally left the country 3 times. Man, I understand. I completely understand. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it is not easy. There it is. All right, Trey Cameron, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Will my luck get better? What potential do I have to create better luck for myself? I think naturally it is getting better. And you have so much potential that you don't always use. The potential that you have is to believe in yourself. And this is where, is it luck really? Like, what is luck? That's the whole question. Does it exist? Does it not exist? I have many theories around this. But if you could see yourself as the winner that you are, you would win more. And if you won more, you would feel luckier. There it is. Julie, good to see you. Any message for me on today's topic? Certainly. And just looking at the energy of luck moving in your life. Oh, look, and this is the card that I identified as the luckiest card, right? The Wheel of Fortune upright brings luck. So I would expect some lucky things to be happening for you, Julie. Absolutely. Madiha Ness, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. And thank you for you were one of the commenters where I was like, oh man, there's a whole discussion here. Really appreciate it. Great newsletter. So true that this is all about perception. And this was something I said in the newsletter, that very often, like, you can get 2 people with exactly the same set of circumstances, and one will say, wow, I'm so lucky, and the other will be like, oh man, my luck is so bad. It's like, how do you perceive what's going on? My perception is that good luck charms backfire for me. This year is a series of things going wrong so far. I am so sorry. I guess the real good luck we have, we never know. Okay, everyone listen to this. This is so brilliant. And it's like so brilliant. I wish I had written it, and I wish I had written it last weekend and put it in the newsletter. It's so smartness. Here it is. The real good luck we have, we never know. Like leaving the house 5 minutes late maybe saved our life from getting into a traffic accident, but we're upset for being 5 minutes late. Who knows? Yes, yes, I have such a strong sense of this so often. Yes, 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 that is so true. I love that. Okay, next question. Deepika Nair. When and how is my career going to take off? And certainly some luck is always involved when it comes to career. And the thing is, I think you've got great ideas. I think you've got a great underpinning. And I think you're really working to move it forward, but there are barriers in your way. So here's the luck, here's the unluck, the bad luck, right? The good luck, the bad luck. So what do we do about that? We work harder than we've ever worked before, and we do what feels impossible to move it forward. That's what you got to do. All right. Cheating Minution, I thought my birth number was 1 because I added 1 plus 0, but it's actually 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune, which is good fortune. Maybe my life journey is actually about creating opportunity. That's beautiful, Jeannie. I love that. I love that. Trey, you are very, very welcome. And lots of good comments. Gemini Sun, Teresa, yeah, so true. Think about this all the time. Absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. Okay, next question is Ness. And again, thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. My perception is in a dark place lately. Classic I'm cursed kind of thinking. Am I? How do I get out of this cycle mentally and physically? Okay. Are you cursed? No, you are not. I did that. That's real. I pulled that at random for real, having shuffled. So no, you are not cursed. How do you get out of this cycle? And that's a good word because the Wheel of Fortune really does talk about cycles. Mentally, work with the ancestors. And physically, do things that you enjoyed doing as a child. Physical things, ride a bike, go for a hike, dance, whatever felt good then, if you can still do it. I mean, when I was 12, I liked gymnastics more than anything, and I don't do that anymore, so there's some adjustment. And the other thing with that 10 of Pentacles, not only is it the ancestors, it's the family, it's the home, it's the good things that are there. So appreciate the family, appreciate the home, work with the ancestors, and try to do things that you enjoyed doing when you were a kid. All right. And Karen Hendershot says, I agree with Ness. I try to tell myself you never know what you didn't have happen when I'm annoyed if something makes me run late. Yeah, absolutely. And I hate being late. I've got a Virgo moon, so being late is like hell for me. I hate it. But I also try to tell myself that. And Teresa, thanks for being a member. Thanks for being a moderator. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Reminds us to like this video. Please do. Please do. All right, Baby Cakes. Thanks so much for being here. We appreciate you. I am feeling lucky this week. I bought a car on Monday. Oh my goodness gracious, I am so pleased. Thanks for letting us know. I know this has been a journey for you. I am so glad. Now I only need to strike a lucky job and I'm going to feel double lucky. And I mean, honestly, easier to get a job when you have a car, right? Right? Gotta be. I am sending all my energies for this to happen soon. And such kind words. Thank you, Christiana, for being always so supportive and encouraging. This past year was so low for me, and I always felt lucky to know you and pick me up when I was down and never bring me down. Oh, Baby Cakes, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate you so much. Thank you for your support of this channel. Thanks for sharing your journey with us, and we are so excited about your car and what this could mean. Your question, am I going to strike luck with the job sometime soon? That's the question. And I have to handle a comment because it's funny. And if I don't do it now, I'll forget it. From Trey, my mom has a Virgo moon. Are you also a clean freak? My mom vacuums the ceiling. So here's the thing. No, not at all. Not at all. But I have a feeling that if I let myself be, I would be like the most OCD ever. And so I try not to go there. So no, anyone who has ever been in my home will know that I am not. I'm a clutter bug, really. Much to the dismay of some people who have had to live with me over time. And I apologize for this. But no, I'm not. My Virgo moon comes up having to do more with getting things right and being exact and not making mistakes and being on time. And it does close in on me in a fairly uptight kind of way. So there is that. Oh, Gianna, you're so sweet. Finding Christiana is a huge stroke of luck in anyone's life. That is so sweet. Thank you so much. Okay, baby cakes, thank you for your patience. Am I going to strike luck with a new job sometime soon? It has been quite the journey and it has been discouraging, but now your spirits are boosted and we recognize it took a long time, but you got the car. And it's also taken a long time looking for the job. We do feel more hopeful now. And the thing I'm going to say, baby cakes, oh, there's your job. Okay, it still may not be right away, but we are so much more hopeful now. On some level, just for the logistics, number one. And number two, because the two things you were missing that you needed, that were sort of taken from you that you needed to replace, car, job, we're 50% there. So I do feel a job is coming and I feel like the money is going to be good. You're going to be happy with the money and you will be okay with the duties. You'll be fine with the job. And if I had to say when it's going to happen, I'm going to say within the next 2 months. So it is now coming soon. Yes. Okay. Okay. I'm still laughing at comments. Okay. Rose, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. We appreciate you. Your newsletter on luck has me rethink my responses to life, which has been mostly duck and cover. I will practice bringing gentle luck into my life. I don't even know how that was possible to invite luck in. I see drumming, dancing, and chanting. I love that. And Joyous Ocean affirms that too. I agree with all of that. What would my luck like me to know? And thanks for such an affirming topic. Well, thank you. And again, like I love doing this because, you know, a weekly newsletter is a chore. I've been really honest with y'all about it. And y'all make the chore fun because I know I'm going to have a chance to come on and talk with you about it. And you always bring such amazing insight. I appreciate you so much. All right, so what does your luck want you to know? That for you, a lot of it, like when you say duck and cover, it's about needing to feel safe. And the thing about luck is we very often associate luck with risk. I mean, the whole title of the newsletter, Do You Feel Lucky? You know, that's the thing we might say when somebody's gambling and there's a risk. That's a thing like, you know, well, from the movies, well, kid, do you feel lucky? You know, or it's even something I'll say in readings. If people have an idea that they want to implement and the cards are like, I don't know. The way I present that is very often, so how lucky do you feel? Because this will require some luck. And so luck and risk go together. And you are naturally unfriendly toward risk. You don't love risk. And so I think the message for you, Rose, is to recognize that the more you feel lucky, the more you can tolerate a sense of risk. And that in a lot of ways, if we look objectively at your life, you have had stability, you have had safety, you have had an environment in which to incubate your creativity. And as we go forward, even better things can happen. So I think it's about recognizing that maybe luck has always been with you. All right. Which is not in any way to discount the things that are difficult, but we can be lucky and have difficulties at the same time. That's the point, right? It's usually never one or the other. It's nuanced. All right. Febborn, good to see you. Thanks for being here. You're up next. Give me a second. I just over-scrolled. One sec. Hang on. Okay, here we go. All right. Febborn, good to see you. Thanks for being here. What do I need to know about my luck? What a great question. You've been exceedingly patient and you've had a lot of difficulty. But by healing from that difficulty and opening up to a new journey, your luck changes, and for the better. It changes for the better. So it's about healing and opening up to a new journey to bring more luck. Okay. Karen Hendershot. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. What does the universe want me to learn or do to improve my luck? Can we speed this process up? Seriously. I think with the moon reversed and the Queen of Swords reversed, I think we realize, and excuse me for saying it, but I think you were raised in a very gaslighting household where you were taught to believe certain things about yourself, about life, about your responsibilities, about how it's okay for people to be, that probably aren't true. And the more and the quicker that you unlearn those things, like that is your big misfortune, right? That's it. And things have stemmed from that as a result of that. So the more you unlearn those things and the more quickly you unlearn those things, the more new energy comes in, and that new energy brings new luck. That's what I believe. And Joyce Ocean says, absolutely, we can be lucky and experience misfortune as well. And you know, luck comes into the psychic thing as well. And I didn't mention this in the newsletter, but like I am personally acquainted with someone, not someone who claims to be a psychic at all, but they've won the lottery, like big time won the lottery multiple occasions. I also know people who have gambler's luck, professional gamblers, people who bet on horses and they can kind of communicate with the horses and know who will win. So there is like, you know, when we talk about gambling luck, I don't know how much of that is actually luck or how much of it is a psychic thing. I can tell you, I don't have that psychic thing. I don't have it at all. I'm not a gambler and not inclined to be. But it's an interesting thing to note. All right. Barbie Bird, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. I'm curious in what areas of my life will luck start to increase? Where have I been lucky in the past that maybe I don't or didn't consider to be luck at the time? Well, and to some extent, I mean, I could say any of us that are still drawing breath and have a roof over our heads and ate today are lucky. You know, I mean, I hate to say that, but, you know, there is some truth to it. So there is a basic level of luck that every person who is here, who has access to the internet, who has devices, we all have a level of luck when compared with some other people on the planet. And that probably is something we have to bring into the conversation. And I'm not just saying that with you, Barbie, but with all of us. And Barbie says 100%, right. So there is that. So but specifically, where have you been lucky in the past? Honestly, I think that you have and you do sometimes receive good career opportunities. I think there is that. And I also think you were lucky to be born with a spine. And I mean, I'm not talking about the physical spine. I mean, metaphorically. You are a person who has a really good brain. You are a person who does know how to stand up for yourself. And you do have like a filter where you are able to recognize if someone you're talking to is full of it. So I think there's some inherent luck in your own makeup in terms of who you are. That is significant. Now, where will luck start to increase? So I think you've been feeling really left out in the cold. And that can be a work thing, a money thing, a romance thing, a family thing. But it's this sense that you have been treated unfairly, and it's true. You have been treated unfairly. And so the more that you recognize that and recognize that it's not you, you didn't create that. It's not yours. You didn't create that. You don't have to wear that. You just have to respond to it and get past it. And the more you can do that, the more all of your luck turns around in all of those areas. And Barbie, oh my goodness, I really can see through people so fast. Yeah. And that's luck, that you were born with that, and that's a beautiful thing. And feedback from Rose. Christiana, that was deep. Love that reading, and I'll meditate on it. Yes, I have been lucky and have had difficulties. Time to sing and drum and give gratitude to luck. Yeah, there you go. There it is. Von Ray, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. May I have a card for today's topic? I'm not sure what to ask. Well, I know you well enough, Von Ray. I can have some fun with this for you because I know some very specific areas where your luck needs to change. And it has to do with authorship and getting more people to know about you and know your books. And it has to do about love and getting you a great partner. Those are the two areas. Like if I could just wave this wand and offer you two new things right now, those would be the two things I would offer you. And I'm not sure that you would disagree with that. So, luck as an author. Oh, it's been such a journey. Such a journey. But you know what? It's coming. It's coming. And you know what? I think there's a critical mass that you reach in terms of your catalog. And once you've got that critical mass, I feel like your luck will turn around big time. And when we talk about love, the first step is friends and making friends. And I feel like you will make friends and then you will have love and friends and all the things. So and I know I've been saying this for a while, but hang in there. It will turn around. Gianna, good to see you. Thanks for being here. My boyfriend's job role got switched and he is nervous how this will go. My goodness. We did a reading last night and it was rough. No good cards. Is there any lucky part of this new role? He needs hope. Thanks. Yeah, I understand completely. I will answer that. I just want to get to some feedback or I'm going to miss it. I'll do the feedback, then I'll come back and do that question. From Barbie, thanks for confirming how I feel about the unfair part. I know life isn't fair, but sometimes I'm wondering what the actual hell is going on. Makes me feel insane. No, you're not insane. No, you got screwed. It's true. You definitely nailed the career jobs. I work hard, but I do feel a certain amount of luck in getting well-paying jobs with interesting companies. Yeah, there you go. Joyce Ocean, I have not done you yet. No. Okay. Oh my gosh, Ness, your phone blocked the internet. Oh my gosh, no. Oh gosh, golly gosh. Okay, Gianna, thanks for your patience. So what about his new role at this job? Honestly, Gianna, I think you may have been reading his nervousness and his upset. I'm actually I recognize he doesn't prefer this and there's going to be a learning curve and none of us like to be in the place of the learning curve. And I think he's nervous about this, but I actually think this is an opportunity for him. I believe that this could actually help him get promotion, that this could help him make more money, that he will learn new skills, and this will give him more opportunity to move toward leadership skills. So I don't think this is so bad. I think your reading sort of reflected a lot of how he's feeling about it and the reasons it's happening, which really aren't about him. It's about what's going on at the organization. But some of that is really, really stressful, and I think your cards picked that up appropriately. But in terms of how this is going to go, the key is there's going to be things he doesn't know, and there may be an assumption that he knows them, although how could he? And so he has to figure out how to get his questions answered and how to learn what he needs to learn. That's going to be the trick. He does that, everything will be good. All right. Claire C., good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. How can I help two people change their luck? Okay. By speaking lovingly to them. Maybe, I don't know how y'all feel about this, like doing magic for people without telling them. Some people really don't like that. Some people are okay with it. Like, is it okay to pray for someone without asking permission first? But you could. And by helping them to understand that the past does not dictate the future. Just because these difficult things happened in the past does not mean that they will happen in the future. And I think you really can help. DH, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. What does my luck look like for the next month? Suggestions for improvements or continuing momentum. What does the universe want me to know? Keep your mind open and be open to new things. Be flexible in your thinking, but mostly things are moving along swimmingly here, DH. This is the only problem, and so this tells you to stay open-minded and stay flexible, but it feels like you're going to have good people around you. It feels like there's a nice energy here, creative, spiritual. It just feels really rich and good. So open mind, flexibility, good communication. Beyond that, enjoy. Hey, Smile Soul 20, good afternoon. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Martha E. Vink, thanks for being here, my friend. I feel lucky to have known you for so many years. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member, and thanks for using members-only emojis. I would love to be lucky financially. Yeah, fair. How can I draw that? And there are some people sometimes like it's your Tauran friends, right? But there are some people who just manage to draw money to them. I don't quite know how that works. I have the never starve good luck with money. That's my money luck, right? I will always have enough. I know this. It has always been true. I will always have enough. I just want the luck that brings me too much money. That hasn't happened yet. Okay, Martha, I will do your reading. I just want to see Ness's feedback. Yay, I'm back. Thank you so much. I've been laughing. Love my reading. Such a boost. Good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm glad. Good. All right, Martha. Okay, I would love to be lucky financially. How can I draw that energy and money to me? If this could be bottled, I'm sure more people would do it. So the witches would say, go to any witch shop, any botanica. It literally is bottled. You can make a spell bottle. I don't know. Let's see. I think your problem is my problem, Martha, and it has to do, I think, with being raised as Methodists, where, I know in my household, it was always like, our wealth is not in dollars, it's in love. Our wealth is in our ability to help one another. And I was really raised with that energy, and I'm just betting you might have been too. So for me, it was, I did improve my finances when I was like, it is not a sin to have more money. And even though I'm not a practicing Methodist, that's in me. And I think for me, there was a part of me that felt like it would be bad, it would be sinful to have more money. And when I kind of let that go, my finances did improve. When I look at your cards, I wonder if there is something similar there for you, even in the recesses of your mind, that we can be good, compassionate, kind people and still have financial flow. And that's another thing, to think about prosperity as an energy. And it's not always going to be in money currency. Like, it can be spiritual currency. Like, okay, I may not have a huge amount of money, but I have so many people I could call right now if I needed something who would drop anything and everything and come help me. And I know this for a fact. So I am very wealthy when it comes to that kind of goodwill. And then there is the spiritual currency that comes from faith, the idea that, we've made it so far. We anticipate that God, the universe, and everyone is going to keep working with us to continue to move forward. So I feel like some of those things, it's just sort of switching how we think about money a little bit, can help the flow. That's what I think. All right. All right. Lily, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. You're up next. Just wanted to get to Gianna's feedback. My boyfriend is so happy after your reading. Thank you so much. I didn't realize that nervous energy could overtake a tarot reading. It can happen. It totally can. And we have to be careful about that. So that was a great opportunity for you to learn that. Absolutely. So good. All right. Lily, here we go. Let's look at the luck of Lily. I feel like you don't always feel like you have what you need or the people that you need, but we have the Wheel of Fortune, I think, especially with friendship, with your own ability to have opportunities in front of you, and perhaps where all relationships are concerned. I think your luck is really about to change, and that's a beautiful thing. So look to welcoming new energy into your life. All right, Joyous Ocean, here we are. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. I feel like I am lucky all the time, but I play at that all the time too. Yeah, I do think it's good to actively work at thinking of ourselves as lucky. I really do. And sort of counting our blessings. How can I magnify all my luck so I have all I need financially? Right, it goes back to the financial piece. How do you magnify your luck so you have all you need financially? Trusting yourself, trusting the process, and recognizing that it's probably going to be different than what is true for Martha and me, but there's some programming within you around what you deserve and what you can have, and who do you think you are to even think you can do this? You have some of that programming inside you, and it blocks your luck. So get rid of it. Seriously. Caroline McLaughlin, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. You're up next. Lily, thank you. I so enjoy your messages. Well, thank you so much. I enjoy having you here. All right, Caroline. Great newsletter. Thank you. Not sure I'd say I'm lucky. I'm a lucky person, but I'm very grateful for the life we have carved out. And I thank my lucky stars for my family and friends. Yeah, there you go. Absolutely. What do the cards say about this? Well, you're right on. I mean, you've got great things going on in your life. And right now, I think you're in a place where you could use a little luck. And because you're facing some difficult things. And so I would just affirm that luck will be with you with some of the things you got going on in your life right now. And so I think sometimes luck appears because we invoke it, and we invoke it specifically by saying, I expect to be lucky on this. And we still do the work, and we do the prayer, and we do the magic, and we do all the things, but we expect to be lucky on this. And I think you could do that. Oh, Joyous Ocean. Wow, ouch, got that. Work on the unprogramming. Man, we spend most of our lives unprogramming. And I'm so sad because I probably gave my kids so much that they have to unprogram from. I don't know why we let young people have babies, you know? I feel like fertility shouldn't kick in until we're like 60, right? It should be like the opposite. I don't know, man. Joyous Ocean, going to journal and reflect on that. Good. Thank you. Okay, Such a Lady Love, thanks for being here. Any message for me? Will I finally get lucky? Yes. Love, money, home, all the things that you've had to fight for, I think I think it's going to start to smooth out. I think things are going to start to come in a way that will be more graceful, and there'll be more flow. Joyous Ocean, I care less about the money and more about having the needs met with ease and space to play in an expensive world. Exactly. It's not about the trappings of being wealthy. It's about the agency that money gives us. Exactly. Gemini Sun, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a moderator. We appreciate you. I feel overall very lucky and blessed, but I have a lot of mini not great luck situations. I hear you. I hear you. And hang on one second, Gemini Sun. I need to say a big thank you to Caroline McLaughlin. Caroline, thanks for being a member, and thank you so much for the generous super sticker. Really appreciate that. Thank you. And Such a Lady, thank you for that feedback as well. Really appreciate it. All right, Gemini Sun. A lot of mini not great luck situations, but I feel guilty complaining when I have so much to be grateful for. So here's the thing. You know, we all hate Debbie Downers, and we all are aware that when we're complaining about things, when so many things are good, that's a bad look. On the other hand, it's okay. It's okay to be unhappy about certain things. Like, I think as long as our gratitude and our complaining is an equal measure, I think we're okay. Like, I don't think it's bad. I don't think you have to feel guilty about being pissed off that something happened differently than you wanted it to. I think that's human nature, and it's all right. Just don't live there. That's the key, I think. So, how and when can I raise my luck in the areas that I desire? Man, I think it's already happening, my friend. Definitely, like, there's some ancestral stuff here. And I feel like there may have been some specific ancestral struggles that still get mirrored in your life. And so some of that is going to be about spiritually working with the ancestors. Some of that is going to be, as I said to Joyous Ocean and Martha, about sort of healing from whatever messaging you got when you were young that is not helpful now. I think those two things will help. But I also think just visualize it, see it, and recognize your ability to make it happen. So I think you have a lot of ability to be a co-creator with the universe for the things you want in the long run. All right, Teresa, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being a moderator. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Will luck be on my side during my finance exam in the next week or so? I'm studying very hard, but it's difficult and I'm nervous. Luck will be on your side. Yeah, totally yes. Yeah, you're good. I mean, I don't want to make you cocky for the test, but I think it's going to be fine. Absolutely. All right. Christine Hallowell. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Great newsletter about luck. Perception can influence luck. Okay, glad you agree. What messages from Spirit are there for me in regards to luck? Okay. That staying positive and finding the good in the difficulty without gaslighting yourself that something bad is actually good, right? There's a balance there. That doing that will bring you more luck. That's exactly right. So stay positive even in the face of difficulty, but don't gaslight yourself. That's the key. All right. Peggy Lou Levens, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. What do my lucky stars want me to know? I believe that I'm a lucky person, especially considering I've survived everything this far. So will my luck get better soon? Yes, the energy is there. The flow is there. You just have to welcome it and work with it. There it is. All right. Hang on, just scrolling through. Vaishali, you're up. Hang on, but I overscrolled. Give me a minute. And while I'm scrolling back, I just want to remind y'all, we got a class tonight. Free class, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, contradictory cards. The cards you look at and you're like, WTF is going on here? What are the cards trying to tell me? That's what we're going to be working on tonight in class, so please join us. Okay, Vaishali, good to see you. Why was I so unlucky in my college life? I've only faced failure after my school. Why was my life after school turned upside down? Is this a luck factor? Well, and I think there may be some emotional reasons it happened as well. I think you maybe were going through some difficult things, and I think there may have been some family issues or some other issues. It certainly was unlucky. It was not your fault. But the thing is, you can't change that. But as we're going forward, things do seem to be getting better. So there was a luck factor. There was a family factor. There were a lot of things going on then. The thing is, you got through it and better things to come. That's what's important to know. Diana Price is bad luck lucky? Yeah, it's an interesting... What's that expression? If it weren't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all, right? Von Ray, where could I meet these people? I know. I'm going to do that. Von Ray, I hope you're still here. Where can you meet these people? I have no freaking idea, but it will happen. That's all I can tell you. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's what I got. All right. Yeah, Joyous Ocean, that's why we vibe. You have Virgo and Scorpio, and so do I. There you go. Okay. Oh, Christine Halliwell, you had more to your question. Will my luck change soon? A new job, and would it be outside of California? It's going to take some time. But I think you're working toward the right thing, and those things will happen. I'm just not sure on the time. Okay, Dishy654. Will I hear from the person on my mind this month? Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. Scrolling through, making sure I don't skip anyone. Okay. Diana, did you have a question there? I am. At this moment, I've done all the questions I see. If I accidentally skipped you, let me know. Diana, I see you here, but I don't actually see a question I can read on. Let me know if you have one. It is last call for readings, y'all. And of course, I want to say thank you to Caroline for the super sticker. I want to say thank you to the members and the moderators. I hope you all will join us for class this evening. The link is already up. Diana, no point in asking the question, but I did need the reminder for class. Good. I will look forward to seeing you tonight then at class. All right, my friends. I want to thank you so very much. I appreciate all of you. I hope luck is with all of you. And if you haven't subscribed to the newsletter, please do. When you go to my website, you can also book a reading. Do that if you like. Stay tuned for a lot of great StarCon 5 announcements. We got that coming up too. I will look forward to seeing y'all soon. Thank you so much. Take good care.